Hey guys, Marcus Dell'Olio back for Mad Exotics again, and where are we, you might ask, because you've never seen this side before. This is actually my room right now, and if you'll notice, this is kind of, it's a little bit messy, and there's a reason for that. It's because it is now time to warm the hognose snakes back up. So in order to warm them back up without wasting a bunch of money on heat, I'm just going to move them back inside the hot room. It's a perfect temperature for them to warm back up in, and they should be breeding within the month. It is February. February the 14th is when I usually warm them up. But I think I want to start it a bit early this year, just in case, well, I am moving home. So I want to make sure that the eggs are good, and then we can move home, and then they'll lay once we get home. That's the plan right now. So where have I been keeping the hognose snakes? That's a good question. And to answer that question, we look inside of here. This is the colubrid closet, as I've been calling it all winter, because it stayed nice and cool for them, and it basically just allowed them to cool down and acknowledge that it was winter time, and slow down their metabolism enough to where they wouldn't starve to death, basically. Because what happens with these guys is they go into a state called brumation, and what that is basically just hibernation. But in order to make sure that they fully go into brumation, you have to cool it down, because if you don't cool it down, reptiles are ectothermic, and in order to process calories, process their fat, they have to be warm. And so by cooling it down, we stop the process of them destroying the fat, which basically means that they can survive the winter without food, which is what they're supposed to do. That's what they do out in nature. That's what they do in captivity now. And I get a lot of people asking me, like, is that not like healthy for them or whatever? And it's what they do. It's what they're supposed to do. So I'm gonna remove this. It kind of smells bad inside this closet. That is no doubt my snake's fault, because I can tell you right now, these are the smelliest snakes I've ever worked with. Hognose snakes, I love them, but they can stink. So what, you may ask? Why is this such a big deal? Well, in here, it's now empty. There's something I gotta put in there. Y'all are gonna call me crazy. Y'all are gonna call me nuts. This is my dresser. And I cannot fit my hognoses and the dresser inside of my room. So I gotta move the dresser into my linen closet. Yeah, this is a life I chose. This is not the life I don't think most people would want for me, and that's okay. I was actually just thinking, before I continue this video, what Mama's gonna think when she finally watches this video. Like, that boy's crazy. So in order to continue this day, or say that this day was a successful experiment, I have to clean up the rest of my room. Now, that doesn't sound like a very big deal, but this room's pretty messy. It's been a little disorganized for a little while, but today it got real messy for having to move all the crap back and forth. You guys want to see the hognose snakes? I bet you do. This right here is my oldest female. This is one of the head albinos that I had last year. Unfortunately, I lost a couple of snakes last year, and that was a rough time. I didn't like that. But as you can see, she's just a little bit thin. Nothing a few rats won't fix, though. So yeah, this is little daggum, what's your name, girl? Can't remember. Oh, this is Daisy. Forgot. Sorry about that. Now this is one of the brand new ones. I brought her in from the States the same time I brought that Enchi ball python in. And she is like an electric yellow albino. Beautiful snake. Look at his little, look at her little, sorry. It's another female. Look at her little nose. She's so pretty. Look at her belly. Wow. I love the look of their bellies. Just gorgeous little creatures. And it wouldn't be a breeding program without my token male. Here's beautiful little Peter. Pretty red, albino male hognose snake. Champion eater, wonderful animal, and super sweet too. One of the nicest snakes I own, actually. Cold. All of them are so cold. So now you see it. I'm in running gear. Well, not really running gear. It's more of like underwear. Ha. But I was gonna go for a run, but then I thought, you know what? I better finish this video before I do anything else, which means I'm gonna have to wait till after class. You know, hold on. Okay, much better. So, like I was saying, I'm just gonna finish this video before I do anything else. Meaning, I might not run today, but that's okay. I just dropped my shirt into a bucket full of water. Awesome. Now I have to find a different shirt. Ta-da! Wait. Ta-da! Okay, so where did I leave off? I left off at bringing in the hognose snakes into the room. I still have to clean this entire room, but I got the hognose snakes in, and that was the big thing to do today. So I'll get right back to you. There was another announcement that I had on the way, aside from the bearded dragon eggs, that was like pressing and that I was gonna release in my next video, and I didn't release it, but I'm gonna release it now. And yeah, so here it goes. Basically what's gonna happen with me and this YouTube channel is, well, the YouTube channel is gonna get bigger, of course, but what's gonna happen with me is that I am no longer in pre-veterinary medicine. There's a couple reasons behind this, but my main reason was I don't want to be a vet. It's not that it's too hard, and it's not that it's going to be too long of a road. I just don't want to be a vet. And I've been thinking about this and thinking about it and thinking about it, and basically what I came to the realization of is that I'm not interested in, you know, petting kittens and puppies and giving them the rabies vaccine and saying, okay, yeah, you can go home now. I'm more interested in jumping on the back of crocodiles and catching venomous snakes is what I'm more interested in. And even more than that, I'm more interested in wildlife preservation. In the words of Tom Crutchfield, conservation through commercialization, where I want to start this whole breeding thing that I have going on right now, this disorganized crap. It looks disorganized right now, but I got it all sorted out. Is not where it's going to end. This isn't even the beginning. There are going to be more announcements on later on, but the main thing you have to realize right now is that this is going to get huge. This in here is nothing in comparison to what it is going to be. This is going to be gargantuan. I'm not even ready for it to be that big, but I'm excited for it. I'm pumped for it. I'm realizing my dream and I'm realizing my potential, and that's what life's all about. That's what college is all about, really. You go here, you go to college, you discover yourself, and you basically, you know, come out on top. So basically what I'm looking at doing is I'm going to announce at a later date exactly what's happening, but I can tell you one thing for sure. I'm going to be more into the educational side. Rather than just sitting on eggs, hatching them and selling them. I'm more into education than that. I'm not just going to be a breeder and a seller and a buyer and a trader. Be a lot more than that. And you guys are going to come along with me the entire way. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped because these animals in here, as of late, have gone under heavy fire. Heavy fire from organizations like PETA, the Humane Society, the US government, the Canadian government, and different states' governments as well. Different like provinces and states in the Union, not states as in like global states, that have come into the scope of, what do I want to call it? They've come into the scope of fire. Basically, it's like the sniper fire, right? And right now, reptiles are in the main component of that, and you can look through countless examples of that, and one of the biggest ones in the States right now being the Lacey Act. Don't want to get into a huge rant about that. That's for a later date. But I just want to tell you that that's where Mad Exotics is going as a whole. It might not stay Mad Exotics for much longer, which would be unfortunate. I might keep the YouTube channel Mad Exotics, but don't know how long it's going to stay Mad Exotics for, and don't know how long it's going to stay this small either. I can tell you right now, come the springtime, it's going to be a whole lot bigger. But that's just from the eggs that are going to be hatching. Speaking of which, ball pythons are due just about any day now. The Woma python is due just about any day now, and I'm starting to pair the hognose snakes. So you guys are going to come with me on that adventure as well. This YouTube channel is going to become a chronicle of adventure of my life. And if you guys want to join me for it, and you guys want to learn with me, I'm not going to say I'm going to teach you. I want to get taught myself. I want to understand. I want to comprehend. I want to learn on a daily basis new things and wonderful things about these animals. So I want you to come along with me. And that's one of the main reasons I've started this YouTube channel. And I'm going to keep this YouTube channel going on. And even under a different name, maybe a different channel, but I'm going to keep it. And basically I want to spread the word. I want to spread the word about how amazing these creatures are. And just how amazing our world is. Because it's not just reptiles that are amazing. Everything's amazing. All the animals are amazing. So, this has been kind of another talking video, but I really wanted to get this video out to share my mission, to share my vision with you. Not too much in detail. I don't want to give too much away. But basically, what I just want to invite you guys along, and this is like my invitation to you. So, you've been watching Mad Exotics with some copyrighted music in the background, so I hope I don't get copyright strike. Hope not, but if I do, I'll just upload this video again. So, on behalf of Mad Exotics and all of my animals here, including Bartholomew and Tubby Toby who are outside, I want to thank you for watching, and have a nice day.